Good morning, Roosters, Teens, Cocks, and Friends. How are you? First of all, get into the hair. All right, thank God for Jesus. I'm just sitting here, just enjoying this beautiful weather. Everybody think the rain is just disgusting and horrible. I love it. Okay. And this just dropped in my spirit, and I wanted to give it to y'all as it continues to download in my spirit. To be with somebody that God ordained, your kingdom spouse, your kingdom mate, the one God designed for you, for males, your female, your male. For husbands to your wives, wives to your husbands. For us to pull out of each other what God put in each other to fully mature and manifest, yes, that is a beautiful thing. And I just was sitting here telling the Lord, like, I want my husband, because on rainy days like today, for those that know, rainy days are cuddle days. Rainy days are, oh my sons, we have a bookcase. Let's put it together. Matter of fact, let's make a pot of soup, a pot of gumbo, and let's just sit and chill out. Let me check my orders and stuff, make sure everybody's tracking and everything, especially if you got a business. Everything's going out, work is getting done. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, life is going right. It's a downtime for you to spend some time with each other, spend some time with God, things like nature. And then I said, it's funny how when you are with the right one God meant for you to be with, your forever mate, your kingdom spouse, it'll pull things out of you that you didn't even know were in you. And then this dropped in my spirit. It was like, yeah, you're like a magnet. I said, a magnet. Of course, for the girlies, that's skincare. You know, that's the charcoal stuff that when we put it on our face, it pulls out all the impurities and it shows the glow that is up underneath. All right. It's the same thing with a kingdom spouse, except for it's actually a magnet. You know how North and South Pole, they attract each other, but if you put two North Poles together, they repel each other. I said, you better hush up. I said, but North and South Pole gonna attract each other. He said, yes. They're both pulling on each other to the point where you can't pull them apart. I said, you better hush. And I'm getting that right now. Y'all are meant to pull... excuse me, y'all are pulling each other so much so that nobody or nothing, man can't pull you apart. The only way that y'all will ever be apart is if God separates y'all, which I hope it's for by death. And even by death, y'all were still together. And I said, there's a theory that, of course, I haven't really tested or gave me much thought about, but magnets can demagnetize to the point where when you get a north and south together, that the pull may not be as strong because one is weaker than the other. And I'm like, that takes a quite number of years to do. But even still then, when it's a magnet, north and south are going to attract each other. South and north, they're going to attract each other. And I said, Lord, hush up. Oh, fellas, you are the north. Ladies, you are the south. We are going to attract each other and pull out of each other everything God put in us, whether it be for that season, that time and that place and that space. Oh, I pray that your spouse, your kingdom God ordained spouse, pulls on you to the point where pull things out of you that you didn't even know were in there, that God placed in there for not only you to use, but it'll benefit both of y'all and the people around y'all. Like, that blew my mind. But anyway, that was my little anointed thought this morning. I thank God for it, and I pray it blessed you. Y'all, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, y'all stay gifted and heavenly lifted, okay? Peace and love.